To all of you idiots who really think Ruben Amorim is the problem, let me explain to you the Ruben theory, because not only is this guy the nicest person on earth, buying tickets to the final for his staff out of his own pocket, but he also has a master plan going on right now that you might not realize, but I will explain to you right now. When Ruben joined the club in early November, it took him 1 month to realize, wow, this team is really not that good. So he knew he had to do something in the January transfer window, so he went to the drawing board and analyzed this team and had to think here. What are the strengths of my team? Who is the best player? Who do I need to use? And that's when the answer came clear, his golden ticket, and that was Anthony. Yes, I did not stutter, Anthony. And I know what you're thinking, Maddie, how did he use Anthony if he sent him on loan to Real Betis? But that was actually part of his plan. Let me explain. We all know Ruben is the king of European competitions. He hasn't lost a single game this year, and I'm not only talking Europa, I'm talking Champions League too. When Ruben left Sporting in November, he left them at the top of the Champions League table. Ruben knew if I could own the Champions League, I could own the Europa League, and he's doing it now. So the Europa League is going to Man United. That is set in stone, but the problem is Man United is 16th in the league, so he had to go to the drawing board and think, how could I change people's mind from thinking Manchester United is a bad club to becoming a good club? And he had an idea by not only becoming European champions by winning the Europa League, but most importantly, becoming the only English European champions. That is a whole nother level. And there's only 3 competitions where you could become a European champion. There's the Champions League, which can't be an English club anymore because it's PSG versus Inter Milan. Got the Europa League, which is going to be an English club, but more specifically Man United, because Spurs can't win finals and Ruben owns European competitions. And then there's a third competition, the Conference League, which is actually Real Betis versus an English club, Chelsea. And this is where the Ruben theory comes to life, because Ruben Amorim not only knew that Chelsea would make the Conference League final, but he also knew that Real Betis would be in the final as well. So since he was 1,000 steps ahead, he knew that he had to bring his best asset from Man United in January and send them to Real Betis in order to stop Chelsea from becoming another English European champion. So don't be surprised when this man scores a hat-trick against Chelsea, helping Real Betis not only become Conference League champions, but help Manchester United be the only English European champions, which will in conclusion fulfill the Ruben theory. This man is a genius. He has everything in control, and although we don't have enough time today, our next class will be the Ruben theory part 2. Here we discuss next season and not only Anthony returning to Manchester United, but also a successful summer transfer market where we get all our targets who also want to come to our club, which result in not only a Carabao Cup, not only the FA Cup, not only the Premier League, but also the Champions League, all returning to Manchester United next season, because Ruben is a genius, he has a plan, and he is the man. Quadruple is ours next season. I cannot wait.